Welcome guys. So today we talk about the breathing when we do Qigong, or you do Tai Chi, or even when you do Yung Chun. Like this. Okay? So first of all, my master told me about 3 different breathing techniques, my Tai Chi master. So the first one is the easiest one, we breathe through the chest. So like this. Yeah, you see if you go running and then they don't get enough air, they tend to breathe like this. So the second one is breathe with the belly, with the stomach area. You breathe like this. Okay? First we try those 2 methods. So now I tense my muscle here in the stomach area and close the stomach area so it can move. Okay, it should not move. So I breathe only through the chest. Try to extend and then release the air. Okay, so you can feel what's happening inside is your lung fill up with air. Okay, so the second method is we close the breast area. So actually no tension, just try to relax. But also relax your stomach area. Now only breathe through your belly. Extension and release. Okay? So, but actually there's a third method. We breathe what we use in our style, the mixed Tai Chi style. We breathe through both. Okay? So both is actually expanding. But I have to say, there are also benefits for the both breathing techniques. Okay? Because in many Qigong exercises, they emphasize only one of the 2 areas. It's actually pretty easy because we can breathe through this 2 areas because it is separated by a layer here. It's called diaphragm Zwerchfell in German. I don't know English so well. Okay? So that's why if you go running and then stop suddenly, and then your circulation and your breathing become too chaotic, you have pain here. In German it's also called Seitenstechen, so it's a side pain, you know. And that's because air is trapped in here. Okay? What helps is to open this layer. You can go like this and really stretch this area to the top so it can open up, it becomes longer, and then stretch it again, and okay. And also when we talk about this, you can try and feel it, what's the difference for you. Okay, that's why the posture, the right posture, when you're walking, when you're sitting, whatever, reading, also affects your breathing. And if your breathing is affected, your excitation, circulation is affected. And maybe your mood and then concentration is affected also. Okay? Because your brain may not get enough oxygen. Okay? So if we have the right posture, we do an extreme example, also like this, and then now you breathe in and breathe out again. Okay? So now we do the opposite. So now you go to the bad posture, what you should not do. Okay? Just for comparison. So you go like this, and you close your chest, close your belly, go like this, like, I don't know, smartphone, whatever. And then now you breathe in as much as you can. Extend, extend, and now you feel that here something is trapped. That's the air. You cannot breathe properly if you're sitting like this. But now you breathe in and then you go to the right posture slowly, because feel the tension first. Okay? Breathe in, tension is building up, and then you see it makes more space and more room for the air, and you get more air in, the circulation is better, you can concentrate better. Okay, that's why posture, not just for the nervous system, but also for the breathing and blood circulation, because you have to ask, why do we breathe? Okay, we breathe to get oxygen. The oxygen goes in the blood and blood circulates, so I get energy everywhere. And that's why when we do things like marathon, running, and cardio sport, right breathing technique is very important. And also many people ask me, how do we breathe? Do we breathe through the nose or mouth or whatever? What we actually trying to do is called the silk breathing, because it's as thin as a silk line. Okay, so we breathe only through the nose, ideally, like this. Okay, so you hear me breathing actually through the microphone, but actually you shouldn't hear yourself breathing. It should be so slowly and thin, so you not actually grabs a lot of air at a short amount of time, like this, and then it's actually not so good. Okay, and what you should not do, if it's kind of, you know, a cardio sport or marathon running stuff, so you get tired, and then you can breathe through the nose and breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, but never breathe in with your mouth. That's just very important. Then you get this. Then you have to puff and paint stuff, and actually you get a lot less oxygen that way, and it even makes you more tired. Okay, so try to, if it is very exhausting exercise you're doing, try to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Okay, but ideally it's always through the nose, breathe in and breathe out, and very slowly. And actually, if you do fast things, you can also breathe in and breathe out, and then you can keep doing it much longer than if you breathe too fast. Okay, you have to keep the breathing at a slow level. It keeps your heart rate at a steady level, so your heart rate don't get too high, and then you don't get a lot of enough oxygen. Okay, so that's how we breathe. And when we make our movement, actually some movement like the chest breathing technique is for people with a heart problem. It's very good, because you have the 六字诀, the 6 word qigong. They have this exercise, and they try to make the inner pressure go to the chest, so it can massage your chest with the breathing technique. So a lot of qigong techniques is actually aerial breathing technique, and each area is breathing technique. Concentrate on one area to help your organ to get more oxygen, and massages from the inside, so it get better and get well soon. But if you don't have specific health problems, we do the whole holistic natural breathing technique. So all of the organs are actually expanding, and then press together, and then extending again, and then press together. So all of them get circulated better. Okay? So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Then maybe we'll do a video about it sometime. Okay? See you next time.